Guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. I'm back with another message for you. So, today I went and pre-pulled our overall energy. Sorry, I got stuff popping up. But then I looked at the clock and it was 8:33. So I looked up the angel number of 8:33. And this is what we have, and it falls right in line. I'll show you guys the cards in a minute. Okay, so 8:33 is a powerful angel number that carries a secret meaning of divine spirit. Excuse me. It often appears that, excuse me, I guess somebody doesn't want this message to get out. I don't know. It often appears in our lives to remind us of the good work that we've done. It encourages us to take the next step with positive energy. 8:33 can bring us luck, prosperity, success, and inner peace during a hard time. So I dig it. So then we have, for overall energy, Allah, which is grief. And then we have fearless love. Ashan, I think that's how you say it. Sorry if I'm butchering the names. And then we have Abul Nimbia, the harvest. But on the bottom of the deck, we have soul forgiveness. So we're going to dig into this. I feel like with this and with the angel number, it all kind of coincides, right? It's kind of like staying positive during a hard time. Somebody might have lost somebody and they still, like, they haven't come to terms with it. Like, it's still, like, you're still grieving, you know? But this is also, you know, like forgiving yourself if there's something that, like some words that were unsaid, or maybe, like you guys fell on hard times or like bad times or had like an argument and you didn't get to apologize or say sorry. But it's like those moments that honestly, it's kind of like irrelevant, because our loved ones, when they passed on, they know, you know what I mean? Even if it's a hard time or you get in an argument or like you weren't there at the time of their passing, it's like they have this overwhelming sense of like of knowing, and so they wouldn't want you to carry that grief with you. So it's kind of like having a fearless love for yourself, but also a fearless love to keep moving forward and moving on, because they're always with you, right? And I feel like there's a big harvest coming in. You guys are gonna be dancing for joy. I feel like you're gonna be looking up like, whoa, look at all that I have done. There's gonna be a celebration that's coming in, but at the same time, it's like you need to forgive yourself. You know, for whatever it is that you're holding on to that you can't let go of. There's something here about the grief is something that you're holding on to, that it's something that you need to forgive yourself for, right? Have love for yourself. It could even be a situation in life, and it's kind of like, man, I wish I never did this, or and I just heard like, I wish I never, you know, if I would have noticed the signs, and, you know, I wish I wouldn't have put my kids through that. Maybe things wouldn't be going how they're going, or maybe somebody wouldn't act the way they're acting. But it's kind of like you did the best you could, right? During that time. Nobody's perfect, but at the same time, you have to forgive yourself, because we're all open and we all have to make our own choices in life, right? You can't let somebody hold something over your head or hold something over your own head that at that point in time, it's kind of like you're doing the best you can in that situation, or that situation, like people understand, like people get in arguments, things happen, or things happen that you may not necessarily be able to be there by somebody's side. But it's not something that you need to hold on to and punish yourself for. Does that make sense? You know, this is very deep. Somebody is very sad. Their heart is very heavy. So I feel like I'm going to cry. And that's just off these little 4 cards. Like I can feel somebody's emotions. Like there's something they just need to release. They need to, you know, have this knowing that it's okay and you can let it go. That way you can move forward to gain the, I don't know if the right word is like the benefits, or it's like the fruits of your labor. You know, all those things you've been through, they build your character. They make you who you are. But at the same time, it's like you have to be able to love yourself enough to forgive yourself so that you can keep moving forward. You know? All right, let's get into it. I feel like we need to use this. Yeah, light that passion back up under you. Light your fire. There's something about, you know, the Knight of Wands. celebrating something, dancing to the beat of your own drum, but also freeing yourself from that weighs you down. I feel like once you do, it's like you're going to be free. It's like letting that passion back under you, right? Somebody needs to feel that they are deserving of the good things that are coming their way. What do we have here? All right. Somebody has this grief because they're just not moving forward here. The Knight of Swords in reverse. You're not going after those things that it's like you truly want. It's kind of like you're punishing yourself by not allowing yourself to move forward, right? But then we have the Hangman in reverse. So it's kind of like you're, in this instance, like holding on to something. But that's underneath the fearless love. And some of you guys could be ready to release and let go because you do have that star, that sun, that light from your guides that's like, release it, right? You see all the energy in the air on this Hangman reverse? That's going to free you once you just take the step to let go. I feel that some of you guys are in the process of that, because if you look at here, it's reaching up to the fearless love, learning how to, no matter what the circumstances are, love yourself and forgive yourself. I know I keep saying that, but it seems like it's very prominent, you know. But also we have this Queen of Swords energy that's under the harvest. It's like gaining this wisdom and this knowledge and tapping into that intuition and moving forward, looking out on the horizon. It's just like not being afraid to express yourself and not being afraid to tell your story, not being afraid to let go, not being afraid to, you know, it's just being fearless here to cut off that doesn't serve you. But also, you know, I feel like some of you guys might just be focused on the future, but yet your heart is still guarded and blocked off because it's in a lockbox here. What else do we have? This one wanted to come out. Seven of Pentacles under that grief. Some of you guys feel like things aren't coming in quick enough. Like it's just stuck. Like I'm working and working and working and I'm working so hard at this, but nothing is growing. There's going to be a celebration, the Three of Cups, but also we have the High Priestess in the reverse. Somebody needs to follow their intuition. Somebody, it's kind of like you're ignoring the things that you know, like that intuition. It's kind of like a choice here too. It's like choosing to hold on to something, choosing not to let something go. But somebody, it's like, I feel like you're starting to recognize this and starting to just have this overwhelming like sense of love for yourself. Dandelions and peacocks could be significant to somebody. Those are also like a sense of luck and good fortune here. Everything's very fruitful here, but also we have like the lights, fireflies, which is kind of like it's lighting your way. I feel like you guys are finding your way. But you have to take off the blinders here and listen to your intuition. Because sometimes that voice in your head could be your voice. But it could be your guides or your ancestors when they're telling you like it's okay. And you hear that in your head, but yet you want to ignore it and think like it's yourself. No, that's people giving you guidance a lot of the time. Somebody might be having hot flashes. Somebody could be crying till they feel sick. Because I feel very nauseous right now. And I'm very hot. Somebody needs to not ignore the signs of their health as well. I know that's random because there could be something actually wrong, something with the heart. Like it's not beating properly. Somebody could be having anxiety issues over this. Like you wake up in a panic attack. There's something you need to release. Some of you guys need to collab and talk with other people. Go outside, look at the stars, the Three of Cups. There's going to be, you know, there's going to be a celebration here. I feel like this stuff, all that you're going through or that you're still in the process of releasing, right? follow that intuition, right? Because there's something that's coming in, even though you feel like it's not going quick enough, or something that you could have had a loss, right? But you need to forgive yourself for that loss, right? Because I feel like at this time also, some of you guys have great lineage. And it's kind of like with that, you know, I just see it as like your ancestors being like you're forgiven, let it go. And here we go again, intuition. Some of you guys need to follow your intuition and actually like speak up for yourselves here to move things forward in the direction that it needs to go. There's going to be a partnership, a union, teamwork here, collaboration that's going to make you really happy, like embracing that true happiness. But that all comes from like forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness from things in the past, forgiveness of the, you know, I wish I would have done things differently, because the thing is you didn't, and you learned those lessons from it. You gained more wisdom from it. So quit thinking that you're not moving forward, because you're still moving forward. You just have to follow this intuition. That it's like some of you guys aren't really tapping in, or you feel like your intuition is off. You're not trusting it. Somebody feels like they're, I guess, off on their decision making, or not, like their intuition isn't coming through. But the thing is, it might be you just might be doubting it. Someone needs to clear their chakras. Somebody really needs to follow their intuition about, they might be scared to speak up for themselves here. There's a lot of different scenarios. I'm having downloads. My nose is itching off. Somebody needs to take that leap of faith here. That could be what's holding you back, because you're scared to take a leap of faith. And just get out there and go with it is what I just heard. Just get out there. Take the first step. Somebody needs to follow their heart. They're being indecisive. Like, you don't know if you should go forward with this. You don't know really what you should do. You're trying to, like, move on and have this love for yourself. But at the same time, it's like, you might keep kind of backsliding. It's kind of like you're in limbo instead of just going and moving on forward, you know? I say the song, do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Yeah. Somebody's dealing with a heartache as well. The Emperor and the Three of Swords. But at the same time, this thing that's keeping you in limbo, that heartache and that grief, it's kind of like, again, forgive yourself. Speak up for yourself. Stand in that boss mentality. Take authority back over your life. Don't let the down moments get you, because the thing is, when you get down, then sometimes you get oppressed, and it makes you more down, because that makes you vulnerable. Someone needs to cleanse their energy. Ace of Cups. Follow your heart's desires. You can have boundaries here, but you still have to be open. Like, follow those things that you love. Follow your heart, because it's going to guide you in the right direction. Do you have anything else? Yeah, this wanted to be in reverse. The Two of Wands in reverse. Stop looking out the window of the things that you want and go out there and go get them. Somebody needs to get out of the house. I know this is very, like, prevalent, because yesterday we kept seeing, like, go outside, get out of the house. Somebody might be dealing with some kind of oppression that's keeping them in the house. You need to release that. Cleanse your house and get out of the house. Get yourself moving again. I heard that song. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, because things are going to get better. Aww. And again, the Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys might need to connect back with family. Work together with your family. Let your family know kind of what's going on, how you're feeling. That could be what you need to speak up against that might be making you feel stuck. It's like you're torn because it's family. That's for somebody. Once you do, you're going to feel free. Page of Wands. Look, because that's what's going to make things balanced here. Forgiving yourself, speaking your truth, speaking up for yourself, not having shame or regret for those things that you've been through or those things that happen. Because whatever the case might be, if this is something about somebody and it's grieving somebody that's passed, you need to let it go and forgive yourself because they forgive you and they're still with you. People understand life. You have a more knowing and a more understanding whenever you actually go to your destination, because this is just temporary, right? All this here, this earth, this is like a test. This is temporary. That way we can get to go to like our final eternity. You know what I mean? Seeing if you've learned those lessons from past lives to move on and elevate higher. You guys are going to be all right. That's what's going to make it balanced here. Because we have Three of Cups and Three of Pentacles, teamwork, happiness, collaborating with others, a celebration. Getting out of the conflict and really tapping in, Seven of Wands. All this stuff, look, intuition, meditation, releasing, right? The Hierophant, wisdom and knowledge, moving up in spirituality as well. Lotus could be significant to somebody. You need to look up spiritual meaning of lotus. But there's a lot of good things happening here, right? A lot of like the fruits of your labor are going to be paying off. You're going to have a celebration, but it's kind of like right now, it's kind of like somebody might be feeling stuck or getting over feeling stuck and really learning how to tap into oneself and that self-love. Being able to speak up for yourself and forgive yourself from things in the past. If you might be kind of like you're moving forward and you're good and you got all this stuff coming, but you might kind of backslide a little bit or have these thoughts in your head that kind of make you down or make you feel like you're not going the right path. Don't doubt your intuition. Some things you just have to forgive yourself. Those were lessons that you needed to learn at that time. You know? Follow your heart, Page of Cups. Somebody could have a new love coming in, and that's why you might have your heart in this lockbox, right? Be able to let things in, right? If you're ready for that, depending on how fresh things are. Heal yourself and be able to let things in, because you never know what might happen. Don't carry your past mistakes with you. Yeah. All right, so let's grab some of these. What do we have for the collective? What is it that they need to know? Okay. Ooh, I bit my card. Is there anything else we need? Go through one more time. Alright, I guess that's what we have. We have Eagles, mastery. You're on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past, confirmation, and soar. You're guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. And then we have the Loon, intuitive. Listen to the song of your soul. Trust your intuition as you have the way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. I love it. That's confirmation. So that's all the cards that I'm going to pull because that's beautiful. I dig it. Well, if you guys have not yet already, smash that like button, please, because it does help the algorithm, helps the channel. You know, subscribe, especially if you find yourself coming back. Why not? That way, you know, turn on that little notification bell so you guys know when I'll be on again next. If you guys are wanting a personal, all my information is in that little box. It says description. So yeah, I'd be honored to read for you guys. So until next time, it's Monday. Happy Monday to you guys. Stay fabulous, stay epic, stay blessed. And I'll see you again. Namaste.